everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a couple of big targets who will be looking to get open in the middle of the field. It's Rudolph's Ravens going up against Pettigrew's Seahawks. With that, we're off to a frigid M&T Bank Stadium off the harbor in Baltimore, as that's where we'll join Jim Nantz and Phil Simms. Gentlemen.
The Ravens setting up here for the kickoff. This game is underway. Smith's got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Smith's a player to watch today as he continues to throw many touchdown passes on the year, and his touchdown to interception ratio at about 2-to-1.
Alex Smith does a little bit of everything. Able to get out of trouble when he needs to. Pretty good athlete, and has learned over the years to throw the football down the field better and better as the years have gone by.
The Seahawks have it at the 24. Long ball to Calvin Johnson, and it falls incomplete. Here's a look at the Seahawks offense. This season, ranking second in the NFL when it comes to passing yards per game. From the shotgun. Complete to Calvin Johnson. Johnson's taken down at the 49. Somebody save that game ball. That reception gives him the single-season receiving yardage mark.
I don't know if he has enough room in that trophy case. He has so many footballs in there, but this one he'll find some room for. What a year he had. He deserves the record.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. The catch by Bell. That's a gain of 7. Another catch, and this brings him even closer to the single game receiving yards mark.
20 more yards. That's all he needs. And I think there's lots of ways they can figure out how to get those 20 yards. What a day to watch. It's been fun. The receivers in the NFL now, they are an unbelievable group of athletes.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Bell's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled.
Bell's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Makes the catch in the open field.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
And off out of the eye. Hillis is marked down after a gain of 9.
Well, that last play almost got him in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Second and goal at the 1. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
The Ravens return team is ready. Jackson's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. Tannehill's going to be leading the offense today. Last week he had a quarterback rating that hovered right around 90.
Well, he shows his athletic ability on the field, so you can understand why he can play wide receiver in college football. But what I like about him, what excites you about Ryan Tannehill, is the fact every year he physically is throwing the football better, and that's a big thing in this league.
The Ravens go with 2 tight ends on this play. What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr. And now, let's take a look at the Ravens lineup on offense. Last week, their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards. The Ravens 23. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
When you get aggressive safeties, you like to get up there and try to stop the run. The post route is an awesome way to take advantage of that. Go down the field 10 to 12 yards, plant that outside foot, run towards the goalpost. Nice throw by the quarterback.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Jonathan Stewart with the football. And gains maybe 4. Here's a look at the Seahawks defensive lineup. Second best in the league when it comes to pass defense.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Encroachment defense. Still second down.
At the 45-yard line. Second down and 1. Long with the sack.
Well, you're on the offensive side. My gosh, you know they're going to blitz. So what do? You either throw the football really quick or you have your tight end and running backs help pick up those blitzers so the quarterback has time to throw it.
Third down and 10. The offense stopped midway through the first, and they'll now turn to their defense.
Yeah, Jim, they're going to turn to their defense. Here we got a low-scoring game, and what they have to do is go out there on the field, find a way to stop the other offense from scoring some points.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Ravens defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call him out. Bell is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
You want to be a running back in the NFL, I'll say this. You better be able to break some tackles. We saw multiple tackles broken that time. Good job.
The Seahawks have it at the 39. Mosley's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Ravens defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Third down on the way. And the quarterback is tackled by Bruce Irvin.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Double tight end formation. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's another reception. Give him 2. And now looking at the numbers, just incredible stuff.
Well, it's a record, like you said. How can you get this many receiving yards in one day? It's the best in the history of the NFL, and it's just an outstanding job. He is a talented receiver, and he took advantage of every single opportunity that came his way today. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's caught by Pierce. The Seahawks will try to take advantage of that big play at the end of the first quarter as we now get the second quarter started. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. And it's batted down.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in position like this, you can knock it down.
Second and goal from the 6. Could have been intercepted.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. The Ravens with a nickel look here on defense. Third and goal from the 6. Got hit on release. The offense is still on the field here on fourth down, needing 6 for the first. The Seahawks are in the end zone for the touchdown. Smith's now got 30 touchdown passes this year.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money like this. They have to make the call on fourth and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
Smith certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Jackson's going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. And there is Deshaun Jackson. He's not having any kind of impact on this game so far, and that's a big reason why his team's behind.
Yeah, when you talk about the run game, the pass protection, the run blocking, there's one word that comes to mind: poorly. Everybody's having a bad day, and especially the wide receiver. He's got to pick it up. He has the ability to raise the level of play of this offense just by his actions.
Hey, blue tent, blue tent.
The Ravens snap it at the 36. Good for only a yard.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Ravens from the 37. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third and short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
Hey, blue tent, zebra, zebra.
The Ravens will take the snap from the 40. They call his number once more. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Ride 20, ride 20.
The Ravens have it at the 44. Here's the handoff. And tackled down at the 49-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Third down and 1. Going to go draw. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When it's third and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
First and 10. Toss to the outside. Got the first, and he's got some space. Tackle's made.
The Ravens offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down at the 16. They're going to stay on the ground.
The Seahawks guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Second down and 11. And the grab is touchdown. That'll close the gap. With that pass and catch, we see a receiver approaching history. He's been absolutely incredible today.
Jimmy has been incredible. Just what he has done once he's caught the football, making big runs, making spectacular catches. And now the way offenses are designed in the NFL, that 50 yards, they can figure out ways to get him that football to give him a chance to break the record.
Smith's running this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Seahawks have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Smith's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays.
The Seahawks come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 14-7. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. It's caught by Brandon Pettigrew. That's his fourth catch of the day. The Seahawks are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Smith's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
Calvin Johnson taken down. He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL single-season reception yardage mark.
You can set records like this when you're a wide receiver and you're versatile. He can do all of it. He can catch it in the crowd. He has the speed to go deep, and he's clever, too. So even when you play good defense, he can get away from it. Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this, where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's third and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good one.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. It's a two tight end formation. Looking across the middle, the hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Smith's got it in the gun. Brown's got the catch and the first. The Ravens might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, caught off guard in a situation like this, you always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
All right, and welcome back where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And in for the touchdown. And now looking at the numbers, just incredible stuff.
Well, it's a record, like you said. How can you get this many receiving yards in one day? It's the best in the history of the NFL, and it's just an outstanding job. He is a talented receiver, and he took advantage of every single opportunity that came his way today.
The Ravens' return team is ready. Jackson's going to run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Ravens offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Second down and 10. The grab is made by Rudolph. That's a gain of 6. Rudolph's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 4 coming up. With drop back. Beckham's got the catch and the first.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
3rd catch today so far. How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time. And again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that could go up and make catches like that.
To the sideline and complete.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or two.
Tannehill's now completed 4 in a row. 2nd and 6. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The Ravens call a timeout and are left now with only 1. They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down coming up. Down the field. This will be a field goal try for Zerline.
Kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Smith's going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks have been a completely different team offensively here in the 2nd quarter, and they've started to open up a nice lead.
Yeah, I got to give the coaches a lot of credit, Jim. They changed their strategy on the offensive side. They gave the players a better chance, and the players have taken advantage of those situations.
Looking to go deep. Up in the air and comes down with the catch. The Seahawks are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. First down and 10. Jackson can't hold on that time.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second and 10. Alex Smith looking long. Makes the play. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. The Seahawks now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. First and goal from the 5. Power surge for 6. Touchdown. Record-breaking moment, Phil. A new single-season rush TD leader is down on that field.
Yeah, you never thought you'd see this in the NFL because it's such a pass-happy league, but they have a commitment to the run. They have a great running back. The scheme is good. All that, it all came together, and it's just terrific, tremendous effort to run the football that gave them this mark.
Jackson's going to test the coverage this time. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Ravens offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards in this one-sided affair. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Seahawks defense had a strong first half performance, and here they are to begin the third quarter, once again trying to make the stop and turn things over to their offensive unit, Phil.
Anytime you have a strong first half performance, what do you look for in the second half? You've got to be alert on the defensive side, look for something that's different, but more importantly, look for that trick play on his way.
That's another reception, giving him 2.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
First and 10. Stewart's got it on the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
The Ravens, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Stewart's taking the handoff. Picks up about 2. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Third down now. From the gun, Tannehill has his target. Smith's able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
Only 1 yard remaining.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Touchdown. And they cut into that lead. And, of course, as we look at the drive summary, you see now that he's tied for the single-game rush touchdown record.
Yeah, what a day, man. What fun it is to see it. And how good is this offense playing? And the running back, he is on fire, making every good move. Every decision is the right one, and when he has to, he just runs over defenders.
tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
The Seahawks have been able to rely on some very good tight end play these last two games. And Pettigrew's been the beneficiary in that regard, as these are now two big games in a row.
There are about 4 or 5 teams in the NFL where the offense just knows how to get the football to the tight end. And, of course, this is one of those teams.
Somebody save that game ball. That reception gives him the single-season receiving yardage mark.
I don't know if he has enough room in that trophy case. He has so many footballs in there. But this one, he'll find some room for. What a year he had. He deserves the record.
Well, it's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They followed him up for a short gain.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel. Alex Smith from the gun makes the reception.
The Ravens defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
3rd and 1 coming up. Smith now completed 4 in a row. Bell's going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Midway into the 3rd. Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. Finding the end zone for the first time this season. And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive, executing to perfection. And they got a nice lead here. Let's see if they can hang on.
The Ravens return team is ready. Jackson's running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Seahawks defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Ravens take it from the 23. One for the deep ball. He's in bounds, and he's got it. The Ravens continue to pass the football, and when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Beckham's had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way to keep getting the football in his hands.
And this is history. So the celebration is on, Phil, as he sets the record for most rushing touchdowns in a single game.
Jim, he's run for more touchdowns in today's game than I ran for in my whole career. What a day. My gosh, he did everything that you want to break that record for rush TDs. He did it with speed. He did it with power. He was elusive. Just outstanding.
They're setting up the return. The Seahawks, what can you say? It's been a remarkable offensive performance all the way through on to the second half as well.
And it has been really smooth. That's the best thing you can say. It just looks so easy the way they're playing. It's really been fun to watch.
The ball is knocked out.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Seahawks snap it at the 26. Johnson's got it. First down. That's his 6th catch of the day. He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL single-season reception yardage mark.
You can set records like this when you're a wide receiver and you're versatile. He can do all of it. He can catch it in the crowd. He has the speed to go deep, and he's clever too. So even when you play good defense, he can get away from it.
Second down play coming up. 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Second down and 10. Reaches out and grabs it. He's going to be tackled right around the 49. The Seahawks have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Smith's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
The catch is made. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The Seahawks snap it at the 36. Bell's tackled right at the 35. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd and 8 coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Peyton Hillis gets the call. Ely's the one who made the big stop.
When you're in a situation like this, it's 3rd and real long, don't take a chance, be careful, and get off the field.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Smith takes it from the gun. Catch made out to Johnson. Somebody save that game ball. That reception gives him the single-season receiving yardage mark.
I don't know if he has enough room in that trophy case. He has so many footballs in there, but this one, he'll find some room for. What a year he had. He deserves the record.
Strong eye handoff here. Bell's tackled down after a gain of 7.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. The Seahawks offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. They bring in the extra tight end. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Ladarius Webb with an interception. Smith's in on the tackle. Now, as we see the numbers, a lot of credit goes to the coaching staff for not giving up on the run game. It wasn't working early, but has paid off late.
Jim, you were right that time. The coaching staff, they've shown a lot of patience to stay with the run game. The offensive line, of course, they're playing better. They're tough, and now they're finally getting it done.
And it's on target with Kyle Rudolph. That's his 3rd catch of the day. The Ravens still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Tannehill's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, all good. Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
Tannehill's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
Holding. Defense.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Seahawks go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 34. Stewart's got it. Screenplay. And Ryans is all over that offense and brings him down.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Ravens from the 32. Scans the field. Deshaun Jackson has the catch.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
Tannehill's now completed his last 7 passes. Looks like a false start on the offense.
False start, offense.
Third down after the penalty. Stewart's the receiver on the screen. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the screen pass. Good execution. They pick up the first down.
Now 1st and 10 for about 4.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The Seahawks with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Tannehill from the gun. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. And again, we look at the drive summary, and we have to keep an eye on that record now for most rushing touchdowns in a single game.
Well, if it's okay with you, I'm going to keep both of my eyes on it instead of that one single eye. But look, it is an outstanding day running the football, and the way they're moving up and down the field, I think he might have a chance to get that record. But so far, fun to watch.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these 2 quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
First down at the 26. Bell right side. And Irvin in on the tackle.
That was a predictable play call here in the 4th quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense was ready and stopped it for a short gain.
The Ravens lined up in the nickel. 2nd and 8. Bell's handed the football. And a flag is down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
Time is beginning to run out here midway in the 4th. Offense has not been hard to find at this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy. But I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
It's 3rd down coming up. If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
I thought the way this game was going, Phil, that the two punters in this game wouldn't even have to go into the locker room when it was over and even take a shower.
Well, that tells you a lot about what's been going on out here today. It has been an offensive explosion, no question, but finally a defense decided they had had enough, and they found a way to get off the field.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. He'll throw it over the middle. Two hands on the football and has the catch. And Pettigrew's tackled down at the 31.
Well, you got a small lead in the second half, and you go for it on fourth down. That is a risky proposition, but the head coach took a big sigh of relief over there on the sideline because they picked it up. Good job by the offense.
It's Jermaine Kearse coming down with it. The Seahawks know they have one of the best QBs in the league, and it's showing up in the stat sheet these last 2 weeks. Smith's been doing what makes him so good these past few weeks, and it's really coming as no surprise.
Oh, my gosh. What's it like to be him? Just to know as a quarterback you're going to come into the game, you're going to be hot.
We're coming out of the 2-minute warning, and the offense is trying to run out the clock. 1st and 10. Pettigrew comes up with the reception. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He reaches up and grabs it. That's a timeout call.
Timeout defense.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. 1st and goal to go from the 2. Throws the pass. Starks that time in on the tackle. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Second and goal to go. Le'Veon Bell, touchdown, Seattle. Bell's second touchdown of the game. Bill, that's the touchdown that ended any hope for the other side.
No hope, no doubt. That's what this game was about. There was no doubt from the start who the better team was, and they came out here, and for 4 quarters, they showed everybody.
The Ravens' return team is ready. Beckham is going to run this one out. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Ravens looking for a repeat of their last drive as they get set for this next one. They got to the end zone on that possession, but of course immediately gave those points right back.
Jim, on the offensive side, everything is clicking. The quarterback's hot. The offensive line's doing an awesome job. Receivers getting open. The running backs running hard. It is fun to watch. I think what you find out about your offensive linemen, what kind of shape they're in. It's late in the game. You have no timeouts. You got to go to this hurry-up offense. Let's see if they can make it work.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Second down, late in the 4th quarter. The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Incomplete.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
3rd and forever. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. And D'Amico Ryans makes the tackle. Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Good job by the offense here, Jim. Be in a hurry-up mode. You have no timeouts left. You need to get this play clock stopped.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Ravens take it from the 38. Catch made along the sideline. Third catch today so far.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
So the boys in the booth, they want to make doubly sure the call was correct. Under 2 minutes, they decided, hey, we need to take another look at this. But the play stands as is.
Yeah, Jim, it was a good challenge upstairs by the officials. It was not clear-cut, but once we have seen the play in slow-motion replay, well, now it's clear-cut now. Bailey's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Second and 10. Deshaun Jackson on the receiving end. Time is the huge factor as he's tackled. Coming up, third down. A huge moment.
Every team in the NFL knows how to run the 2-minute drill. They work on it every single day at practice. Let's see how they run it today with no timeouts left.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. This will be the final snap. Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. Should have had it. It's getting so late in the year, but this undefeated season remains intact, even with all the attention.
Yeah, getting all that attention, and now it's just going to get more and more because it's becoming, well, it's looking like it could become reality. Can you go undefeated? That's one thing. Then the pressure gets great.